So welcome back to another video here, guys, on the Big Broke whatever series, whatever, Big Lifted Truck series or whatever. The customer build has finally been done. And we are waiting parts for the Mustang, but I ended up going on auction. I picked up some more supplies. We have one customer build, and we're just going to park this right here. He said he's going to come later today, so I'm just going to park it. I will get money from him later, but I'm just going to park it back here. But we do have one customer build today so far. This is his old Chevy, 1998. And it needs to go in the lift. And that Mustang, I think I may have to put it on the day to lift. But now I'm going to put this on the customer build. I'm going to put it on the lift. But on auction, I found two trucks for sale. And I'm picking this forklift up and this new bed and the new trailer. So I found this Chevy 3500 for sale. Doesn't really run, has engine issues, transmission issues. So I am finding a forklift for sale. Big, massive one. So it may run, he said. It may. It just depends if the transmission will go. So that every now and then it will run. You just have to be careful with it. The transmission, that's where it's at. And for some reason, when he had it, he squatted it in the front. So weird. Then we picked up this Ford F350. Not bad. Pretty good condition. Low up mile. Whoa, I just, that fell. There we go. We're going to be putting this on the list. And I believe so maybe looking into this particular truck. And I may get a new bed for it. So, okay. You know I have 2500? I believe they're both the same basic bed. Anyway, so... There we go. Let's see if I can get her on the lift. So I may just... I may try to put the 2500 bed here. Model, because this... He called me to see if he had a 3500 for sale. No, I told him when I picked one up from auction. He wants an off-road version of it. So, we gotta go pick up an off-road bed for him. He wants an ATV to be onto it. So, we gotta hopefully find a bed for it. And I may have found one. So, we're gonna run into town and see if they have it. So this is another, it's a standard bed is what it's going to go with. He does not want a dually. He just wants... That's what he wanted. And a toolbox inside. But this is what he wanted. And I can do that. But they don't have one. But I'm going to pick up the bed. That's for part of the customer build. And so, this truck is the same. So, I'm just going to take my truck off of it. And you guys did see, I ended up picking these rocks up. So, it's pretty sweet truck. I like. This is my personal truck here, so. It's one of my personal. I think I'm right here for now. I'm going to run to the town and grab it. And we do need, I'm just going to pull it to the back and we'll go ahead and customize it up and add what he wants. That's the first part. That's the second part. We have all the parts for that. Because we known about that. We ended up getting all the parts in stock. That's cool. I know this is something a mismatched bed on the back of a truck, but big lift custom, so okay. I recommended the 2500 build, but really 2500 build. I just want the 3500 build. I'm hoping this will fit. And if I don't, I'll recommend 3500. I'll recommend a 3500. Or also my 2500. So for years. This is very stupid. Just sign it. Honestly, I like this combo. Like, ain't gonna lie, guys. I like the black and the red in the back. One thing I wish I could do to it was paint match the rims. But yeah, this is my all black build. Well, we ended up getting that truck finished, and it's an off-road build. And I recommended him that before, because I was going to do an off-road. He said he wanted a Chevy. And I do need to get that truck inside the shop. I got plans for that truck particularly. It's another shop truck. That's going to be a new shop truck. And that's what the bed's for. Actually, that's what the bed was picked up for. That's going to be another shop truck. The parking. And I need to pick up a mower, and I haven't had time to go pick up a mower. But I need the tractor for it too, so that's what we're on the market looking. Yeah, there's nothing to sell today. What I want, but whatever. This grass is going to eventually need to be cut. Well, I plan on probably putting a new truck up here soon. But for now, we'll have a fresh... That's what I want to do. That'd be cool. This stuff. But I think we're going to go ahead and build the bed first. He wants it all. So which bed do I have? I don't have it in there, so I don't have it moved. I need to move it, whatever. I'll move it later. No, because I don't have the Mustang. I just got to move that back. So I'll get the forklift and move it. Get the little forklift here. But that truck is for a shop. That's a shop truck, actually. That's going to be a new shop truck soon. This is for, like, trying to get into the building or moving little supplies and stuff. Nothing too bad. So I do need to get, like, a fuel station soon. Here, so, sooner than later. I'll get a little mini fuel station. I do need to get a charging station soon. Those are expensive. Don't know if this has power wash to it, but I need to pick it up. If it does, it's nice and it did. So I'm just gonna move it in a little. Just move it up a little. And I'm just gonna leave it in here. This is gonna stay in the shop. I'm gonna go ahead and get this truck off the lift, onto the lift. And this truck doesn't need run. This truck is a 25. This is a tuned version of it too, so it's still it used to be a little farm truck. I think. Oh dang, we don't have a lift available. Wow. So I'm gonna park that in because this needs to go in the lift later on. So I guess I'm just gonna park it in here. This is mainly for like storage or any small builds, like just tire changes and stuff. Easy tire changes and stuff. Anything like that, like oil changes or anything that goes in there. Or just like one tire change and stuff. I think I'm gonna try to buy a new another lift for in there. How do I have no way of getting this bed to work? It just like doesn't work. Does it need to be connected? That's dumb. I want to work on this, and this like it ain't like connected. So I'm wondering if it's got to be on a. Yeah, it's got to be on a truck. Wow, that's stupid. But I want to get this customer build out of the way right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to customizing. But guys, let's tune in and see what we can build for him. He just wants like a sport mode version, so I'm gonna see if I can crop cut it, but just in case I'll keep talking. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. This is what he wanted. In just a new paint color. Not bad. One out of this. He needs this to be delivered tomorrow. He will be nearby, so I will put it on that truck. And that truck's for sale, the one behind us. So yeah. So the guys talked to me, and they said I could go ahead and move it. They determined the engine problem was indeed a transmission, but he said it's not too terrible to get it's not that bad. So, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop this bed off in the field and see if it fits. So, I have to go fix this because I do not like how it looks like. So I'm gonna have to set it on its left, and I plan on putting this back on the bigger lift here. So now I gotta take a forklift and move it out of the way. But guys, thank you for watching today's Big Lift Customs, and I'll see you guys in a few days. And this Mustang will be done, and the truck should hopefully almost be done, and then we'll be working on our main truck. See you guys next episode. Peace.